Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fatma Rulisnaini. I'm from TBI 3 and here I will to explain about preposition and conjunction. So, what is preposition? In grammar, prepositions is a word that is used before a noun phrase, or a pronoun, connecting it to another word. Jadi, dalam tata bahasa atau di dalam grammar, preposisi adalah kata yang digunakan sebelum kata benda, frase kata benda, atau kata ganti, menghubungkannya dengan kata lain. Example, in, down, on, at, to, after, before, with, without, and above. We jumped in the lake and she drove slowly down the track. In this sentence, in and down is our preposition. Types of prepositions. We use a lot of prepositions in sentence. Prepositions are often used to describe different types of relationships or abstract ideas. Some common instances where we use prepositions include reference to a location, direction, and time. The first is preposition of time. This kind of prepositions indicates when it indicates the time factor in the sentence, pointing out an action which happens or will happen in the future. Prepositions can also be used to say when something happens. Jadi, preposisi ini menunjukkan kapan faktor waktu dalam kalimat, menunjukkan suatu tindakan yang telah, sedang, atau akan terjadi di masa depan. Preposisi ini juga dapat digunakan untuk mengatakan ketika sesuatu terjadi. Example, she went to the beach after work. In this sentence, after is an preposition of time. Hope we can reach there before sunrise. In this sentence, before is a preposition of time. And the bank is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. In this sentence, from and to is our preposition of time. The second is prepositions of place. These kinds of prepositions are used to indicate a place or positions. The most interesting thing is that the prepositions used in this are also in, at, on, which will use for time preposition as well. But there is nothing very you can easily understand about how to place them. Jadi, yang kedua adalah preposisi ini digunakan untuk menunjukkan tempat atau posisi. Yang menarik dari sini adalah preposisi yang digunakan yaitu in, at, on, yang juga digunakan untuk preposisi waktu atau preposition of time. Example, book is on the table. On, when we use a prepositions for a surface. The bag is in the cupboard. In, when we use to refer something inside. We like books at the bookstore. At, when we refer to a specific point. Prepositions of direction. Another common way we use prepositions is to refer to the direction in which something moves or travels. These prepositions indicates the direction in which someone or something is moving. The most common preposition used is to. Jadi, cara kita menggunakan preposisi ini adalah untuk merujuk ke arah di mana sesuatu bergerak atau berpindah. Preposisi ini menunjukkan arah di mana seseorang atau sesuatu bergerak. Preposisi yang paling umum digunakan adalah to. Example, we are going to the railway station. The coins fell into the water. Bella went to the beach every day for a morning walk. The next next method is conjunction. So, what is conjunction? Conjunction is a word such as and, but, while, or although that connects word, phrase, and clause in a sentence. Jadi, konjungsi adalah kata seperti and, but, while, atau although yang menghubungkan kata, frasa, dan klausa dalam sebuah kalimat. Example, he left although I begged him not to. The conjunction although joins the two clauses in the sentence. Types of conjunctions. This is the main job of conjunctions. They join word, phrase, and clause together. Since they serve such an important role, it may not come as a surprise that there are three distinct types of conjunction used in sentence: coordinating, subordinating, and correlative. Tugas utama konjungsi adalah mereka menggabungkan kata, frasa, dan klausa bersama karena mereka memiliki peran yang begitu penting. Jadi di sini ada 3 jenis konjungsi yang berbeda yang digunakan dalam kalimat, yaitu koordinatif, subordinatif, dan korelatif. The first is coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions like and, nor, or so link equal parts of a sentence, be it words, phrase, or independent clause. Konjungsi koordinatif seperti and, nor, atau so menghubungkan bagian yang sama dari sebuah kalimat, baik itu kata, frasa, atau klausa independen. Example, he was late for school, so he took a shortcut. Her favorite colors were purple and red. She doesn't like coffee, nor does she like tea. Subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions such as because, since, and after link a dependent clause to an independent clause, helping to show the relationship between the two clauses and emphasize the main idea of the freestanding or independent clause. Jadi, konjungsi subordinatif atau konjungsi subordinat seperti because, since, and after menghubungkan klausa dependent ke klausa independent, membantu menunjukkan hubungan antara dua klausa dan menekankan gagasan utama klausa berdiri bebas. Example, because it was raining, we had to cancel the class picnic. The house was a mess after the crazy party we had last night. He doesn't go skiing anymore since he had the accidents. The last is correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions work in pairs to join together words or phrases that have equal importance within a sentence, like either or, such or that, and not only or but also. Jadi, konjungsi korelatif bekerja berpasangan untuk menggabungkan kata atau frasa yang memiliki kepentingan yang sama dalam sebuah kalimat, seperti either atau or, such atau that, dan not only atau but also. Example, you can have either chocolate or vanilla ice cream. He not only plays the guitar but also the drums. Such was his strength that he was easily able to move the fallen tree. Mungkin hanya itu yang dapat saya sampaikan. Mohon maaf bila ada kesalahan berucap atau kesalahan kata. And the last I say thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.